Alright guys, here we are at FOS Automotive. See a bunch of cars in the shop here. It's actually a holiday in the UAE, so it's not too much action going on. But yeah, they're doing some custom body kit pieces here. Front end splitter, that's the you know, stereo, fiberglass, MDF room. They've done a lot of cars, attended a lot of shows here in the UAE. Got some super neat rides, some things that maybe wouldn't be everybody's cup of tea, but hey, we're all enthusiasts at the end of the day. The butt cracks out. Say hi.
How you going?
Sweet. Started going into it, I had the camera off, so I'm like, I'm just gonna turn the camera on so you can freestyle it. So Jason, why don't you explain to us what we're doing today?
Alright, so we're gonna lock down a loose nut on the Escalade because that runs the running boards that we put all the woodwork onto, so we bolt it to the chassis so when we go over bumps she doesn't bounce around and we've got something to lock the car down. We won't just drill holes randomly into sheet metal because we do things better than that, or at least some of us do. Then we're going to tackle the wiring, battery wiring on this. It was done okay, but it could be done better, so we're going to upgrade it all to copper bus bar and properly lock down on all terminals so everything is terminated individually. Run to the second battery, which has already been done properly.
So what is this car, Jason?
This is a 2004 Mercedes-Benz AMG E55.
Under wraps wagon for all you wagon lovers. How many pounds of boost?
Not sure.
Not sure.
Well, it hasn't been measured because we've got to retune it since we've made some changes to the engine. It's a bit dirty, but we'll get there. But it's good for over 600 horsepower at the flywheel and about 900 newton meters of torque.
Newton meters.
I don't know what foot pounds is, man. You're Americans.
This would be the FOS car, right?
Yeah, it's in for a new wrap. So it's muzzins.
R8. This is on airlift? Yeah.
As is the wagon.
Let me get the torques it fits. Oh, that works.
Pretty good at this by now.
One power disconnected.
Right, so that should be
yeah, see, I'll let you guess and see if you're right. Oh, you're pretty good. A man who knows his car. How's it going?
That's too small.
What? Oh, you need the different size.
Step up.
Joys. Hard to reach places.
We're up.
Solid.
And only two.
Two stragglers.
Not bad.
There we go.
Cool down for a minute.
So you want to summarize what we've done here quickly today?
We flamed shit. We burned stuff. Oh man, in case you're wondering why we're sweating, it's 45 degrees centigrade, or what's that in Fahrenheit for Americans?
That'd be 100 and some.
Yeah, and we're inside and there's no aircon. It sucks. What we've done is we've cleaned up all the terminals that are now available, so now we can go into the copper bus bars on the battery when we put it back in. That will allow us, after I repolish it, allow us to run more accessories later on easily by just attaching them rather than looking for groundings in. We've tidied up the wiring for the new processor. We've removed excess grounds and battery terminals that we don't need, or battery runs. And now we'll put the old battery in.
Unfortunately, this is our last time we get to work together.
Yeah,
here
Chris
in
is
the
leaving
lease,
me.
as I am leaving. So Jason is from New Zealand, way down in the land down under. He's got lots of cool extra cars, so make sure to follow him at Kiwi Kid. And what are your other handles?
So it's Kiwi Kid 10 for Instagram.
Right.
Then you got the Kiwi Godzilla for the R32 GTR.
I'll just put them all down in the bottom right now, because there's one for like each vehicle, and I can't blame them. I do the same with some of my cars. So
it's easier because when people want to follow a GTR, they don't want to follow any other cars.
Yeah, like when I post the M5, no one wants to see that when I have it on my infamous project. You know, everything needs its own things. But
and then I'll be launching YouTube soon.
Cool. So there you go, guys. Make sure to check that out. This battery's gonna die, so I'm glad we managed to get some footage for today. Before I lift off, be sure to check it out. Man, sandstorm is crazy. Can't leave Dubai without seeing a sandstorm, I guess. So what a way to wrap up the day. I figured I might as well just run out what little bit of battery is left on the GoPro here. I couldn't believe it when I came outside. It was a beautiful sunny day. Literally, when I came out to meet Jason. Trying to enjoy every last second I can despite all of the curfew and the limitations. You can actually see behind me, this is Dubai Mall area and one of the main souks, and there's like not a soul out here. The few people that want to brave the heat, but with social distancing, curfews, everything else that's going on, there's not much footfall, not much traffic. So just trying to enjoy it. Unfortunately, I can't even play any basketball here, but it is what it is. Just trying to take it all in, enjoy my last few days in the country, but I'm super excited to get back and start building some cars. And that's about it, guys. Just figured I'd share with you a little bit of the outside, what's going on here. So it was a good day. You know, always love tinkering around with car stuff, even when it isn't my own. Jason's a huge car audio guy. He's got some super cool stuff, so make sure you check out his Instagram pages. If you guys like, you know, old school car audio, like the old Soundstream, and you know, he normally has two old one of those eras of amps with the screaming face. I forget what they're called. In that Mercedes that we were working on today. So be sure to check that out. You know, it's a little saddening for the fact that, you know, met some amazing people over here, and now I'm leaving, and you know, don't know exactly when I'll be back. And that's sort of the interesting thing. People come and go from Dubai all the time, so thankfully social media makes it easier to stay in touch with people. I've said it before in the past, you know, who's an acquaintance versus who's really a friend. So it's always going to be a test when you leave, and to see which relationships carry on. Do you put the effort to keep in touch with, and vice versa. So yeah, otherwise hopefully we can meet up at cool events like SEMA or any other opportunity. Maybe, you know, once Corona and everything else blows over, I'd love to come back and actually get around to a couple Middle Eastern countries in general. Go to Kuwait, go to Bahrain, check out the Fox body scenes over there. You know, I was hoping to go to the Bahrain F1 race this year before the flights got canceled because of Corona. So again, just Corona throwing wrenches in everybody's plans, but it's fine. You just got to be able to adapt and move on, go forward, and that's it, guys. So next time you see me, I'm going to be back in Canada, and super excited about that. And you know, even though closing the chapter here, A new chapter is about to begin. So I really look forward to getting on these builds and sharing all of that with you guys. So be sure to tune in for that.
Alright, today I am back by myself because Mr. Savad has disappeared. We're back on the wagon. So I'm filming by myself on the camera because life is cool. Just generally for Chris. So he just wanted an update. Alright, another 40 degrees day, another excitement done, but we've got to finish now. So as you can see, battery terminals are done. This bad boy leads on to this bad boy, so we're both positives are done. Onto the bus bar, and from the copper off, just nice and tidy. We're not using this terminal here, so you can cap it off, and there is a gap, and it's super insulated, no chance. We're using this negative terminal here. So this one is running to the battery, and then the ground that you can see that's grounded, this baby here will go on here when we're ready to turn the car on, and same with the main ground on the main battery. It's ready to go. Tidied it up quite a bit, so looks like a little bit of spaghetti, but it's actually fairly, we know what it is. It's mainly hard lines. That spaghetti there is for the back of the amps. So we are buttoned up, and now we can start putting it back together.